Welcome back. We're at Gwatney Buick GMC, and joining me today is Jamie Cobb.
Hey.
Jamie, so great to see you.
Good to be back
yes,
doing this stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, as many of us know, the inventory in semiconductor chips for dealerships, very low.
Very low.
Very, very low.
Yep,
So
yep.
what kind of changes is GM making in order to deal with it and continue delivering cars to dealerships like Gwatney?
Sure, because so many of the options on the vehicle have these chips involved with them. They are starting to take some of those features away. One being the stop-start technology. So when you come up to a stop sign, you put your foot on the brake, the engine stops for a minute, and then you take your foot off the brake, it starts up again. That's one option that they've eliminated. Also, the active fuel management. Vehicle goes from 8 cylinders to 6 cylinders to 4 cylinders. Some people didn't like that anyway, so it's not, it's not really a hard act, right? Yeah.
So how do new vehicles actually arrive here?
Depending on where they were manufactured, if it was built in Mexico, it may come from a train to a truck, a holding lot, and then they ship them to the dealer, take them off, and then we do what we call a PDI, which is a pre-delivery inspection.
All right, well, Jamie, this truck just came in, so do you need help doing the PDI?
Absolutely. Let's get to
do
it. All right. Okay, so the simple stuff usually goes first, like the antenna, for instance, and you'll just put it right on the post and
what's this orange thing for?
Yeah, screw it down. That's
on?
the little wrench.
Oh.
It helps you tighten it up.
Okay.
Things that could easily get damaged in transport are the things that they don't want to put on the vehicle.
That makes sense. All right, so now we have to check the fluids, correct?
Yes, yeah. We'll check the coolant levels, we'll check the windshield washer fluid and the engine oil, and make sure that the oil level is correct.
These levels look great.
Yeah.
So what happens if a car is actually damaged when it arrives to the dealership?
Okay, so sometimes that does happen. Maybe they get a rock peck or something like that. So we do have a collision center at Gwatney. If it's major damage, then the shipping company doesn't even leave the vehicle with the dealer. They just take it back. And then GM gives us credit and we just get to order another vehicle. Because obviously we don't want to be selling damaged vehicles to customers. But sometimes little minor things happen. Maybe a piece of trim gets dinged or something like that. The vehicles that have the really big wheels, that they ship them with what they call a steel wheel, so the chrome wheel doesn't get damaged, so we have to swap those out when the vehicle comes in. Transportation companies don't want to be liable for damage in a vehicle. But it does happen sometimes. We can repair them and we make sure we disclose anything to the customer if it did happen.
Well, with inventory being so low, what is an alternative way to buy a vehicle?
Well, most people go online and they're typically looking for a specific vehicle, color, options, things like that. Once they find it, in our case, we seem to have customers that contact us sometimes before we even know the vehicle's here and say, hey, you've got a vehicle's coming in. I'm interested in buying it and I would like to go ahead and lock that vehicle down. If there's a trade involved, we'll go ahead and have them bring the trade in. We can work the deal without the vehicle being here, just like it was sitting on the lot, and when it comes in, we'll deliver it to them or they can come pick it up.
What about special orders? Do you deal with that at all?
Yeah, do a lot of special orders now. Yeah, because people want specific vehicles and we're still getting allocations, but in the case where we used to have 300 and 400 cars sitting on the lot and you could just come out and walk around them, now we're having to order those vehicles and we're still selling about the same amount of vehicles, but we just don't have anything for you to come look at on the lot. So you have to kind of get an idea of what you want, and then we can order it, and it comes in, it's yours.
So Jamie, what is going on with this chip shortage?
I don't know what they're talking about, because we got plenty of chips at Gwatney.